So now let's go through the example that's in your instructions to combine these two facets together. First, how the priorities of the schools are determined, and then how it's used to determine the final assignment. Okay. So in this example, schools A, B, C, and D, the neighborhood student of school A is 1. And so remember again, the neighborhood student always has highest priority. So the student with highest priority at A is 1. The neighborhood student of B is 2. The neighborhood student of C is 3. And the neighborhood student of D is 4. And so again, the neighborhood student always has highest priority at the school. Okay? So now for A, the next thing we look at after the neighborhood student is who ranks the school highest. So for A, 3 and 4 rank A highest. Next we look at the lottery number. 3 is a higher lottery number. So after 1, the next highest student is 3, then 4, and finally 2 is last. Okay? For school B, student 3 ranks B highest. So the neighborhood student always has highest priority, that's 2. The next student that ranks it highest is 3. Then 2, well, that's 2 is the neighborhood student, but then we consider 4 ranks it third, whereas 1 ranks it last. So 4 will have the third highest priority because it ranks it higher than 1 does, and 1 will have the lowest priority. So for C, the neighborhood student is 3, and 3 has the highest priority. Next we look between 1, 2, and 4, who ranks C the highest. And so 1 ranks C third, 2 ranks C last, 4 ranks C last. And so 3 is the neighborhood students, 3 has the highest priority. 1 ranks C highest of 1, 2, and 4, so 1 has the second highest priority. 2 and 4 rank C the same, so now we go to the tiebreaker, and 2 is a higher tiebreaker than 4. So 2 is ranked next, and 4 has the lowest priority. Okay. D, the neighborhood student, is 4. Now we look at 1, 2, and 3. Both 1 and 2 rank D the highest. 1 is a higher lottery number, so 1 is ranked next. 2 ranks C higher than 3 does, so 2 is next, and 3 is last. Okay. So now we have the preferences of the students here, and we've figured out what the priorities of the schools are. And so we're going to go through the process of each student applies to their favorite school. So 1 and 2 apply to D, 3 and 4 apply to A. So each school looks at this, it holds on to the student with the highest priority and rejects the other student. So A considers 3, which is second highest priority, and 4, which is third highest priority. So it's going to hold on to 3 and reject 4. So you can think 4 has been rejected from A. Okay. So next we look at D. 1 and 2 have applied to D. So 1 has higher than priority than 2. So D is going to reject 2 and hold on to 1. Okay. So the students who are rejected apply to their next favorite school. So 4 is rejected from A, so its next favorite school is D. So 4 is going to apply to D, so D will have 2 applications here. It's holding on to 1, and 4 is going to apply to it. 2, which is rejected by D, now applies to A. And so A has 2 applications, 3 and 2. So A looks, and 3 is higher priority than 2 does, and so that means A is going to reject 2. D considers, well, 4 is the highest priority at D, 1 is lower priority, so D is going to reject 1 and hold on to 4. Okay? So 2 has been rejected first by D, next by A. So D applies to his next favorite school, which is B. 1 has been rejected by D, which was his top choice, so it applies to his next favorite choice, which is A. And finally, D is still holding on to 4. So these are the applications in the third round. The only school that has 2 applications is A, which is holding on to 3, and now has an application from 1. Well, 1 has highest priority at A, and so 1 applies, is going to get A, and 3 is going to get rejected. And so 3 which was A was 3's top choice, now applies to his second favorite choice, and so which is B. So 1's being held on to by A, 2 and 3 are applying to B, and D is holding on to 4. So we look at B, 2 is the highest priority, 3 is going to be rejected. So 3 is rejected by B. So it's applied to A, B applies to his next favorite school, which is C. So 1 is applying to A, 2 is applying to B, 3 now applies to C, and 4 is applying to D. And so now there's no rejections in this round because there's only one student applying to each school. And so this is our assignment. 1's assigned to A, 2 is assigned to B, 3 is assigned to C, and 4 is assigned to D.